Hey guys, Tyler here with Titan Fitness, and today I'm going to be showing you a bicep and tricep workout that you can do on the Titan Fitness Functional Trainer. As we do this, something to keep in mind is that every muscle in your body can be worked in a lengthened position or a shortened position. The easiest way to think about that is whenever I look at my bicep, it is long whenever it is behind my body. It's stretched. But whenever it's in front of my body, it becomes shorter. So we're gonna do two different movements for the biceps and two different movements for the triceps. One whenever it's lengthened and one whenever it's shortened. And the purpose for this is that your muscles grow at different rates and in different ways with different strength variabilities in those lengthened and shortened positions. And like the biceps, the triceps also have a lengthened and shortened position. The shortened position is going to be whenever your elbows are below your shoulders, like with a rope press down, and lengthened whenever your elbow is above your shoulder, like an overhead tricep extension. Now let's get into the movements. We're going to start with our first bicep movement, and it's one of my favorites, the Bayesian cable curl. And as I set up in the machine, the first thing I'm going to want to do is make sure that I have D handles attached. And then I'm going to set the pulley right about a little bit above my knee height, okay? That's going to be different for everybody, but the cool thing about Functional Trainer is it has 20 different positions that you can set up in. I'm going to want to match what position I'm at. I'm going to double check that I'm at 15. At 15 there, great. And then I'm just going to start off with a weight that I think I can do. Shouldn't be too difficult. And I call this a primer set. That is not original. Lots of great lifters have done that before, but I'm just gonna step forward and let my arms come behind my body, okay? Big chest, torso is up, but my arms are stretched behind me. I'm gonna leave my elbows exactly where they are, and I'm gonna focus on the bicep squeeze to pull the weight forward and then let it stretch back. As I do this, I wanna make sure that my whole body is under control. My back foot is planted, my glutes are engaged to stabilize my body, and as I pull, I'm focusing on the bicep contraction, squeezing at the top, and then not letting the weight drop, but controlling it all the way back down into that bottom position where I'm most stretched. Once you've finished your Bayesian cable curl, we're gonna superset it with an overhead tricep extension using the rope attachment. So I'll move one of my cable pulleys up to around chest height, is good enough. And I'm gonna switch out my D handle really quickly with my rope attachment. I'm gonna grab it with both hands and go over my head and move forward. And as I do this, as I step into position, I'm gonna create tension by pulling my elbows up near my ears. As I execute this movement, I want to keep that tension. I wanna leave my shoulder where it is and my elbow where it is. And then simply extend my arms over my head using only my triceps. A firm grip, a stable base, makes this a great exercise for the triceps in that fully stretched position. For our second bicep movement, we're gonna take our exact setup here that we were doing for our overhead tricep extensions. We're gonna move it all the way down. We're gonna use the rope extension, and we're gonna move into a rope cable curl. And this is a great movement because it's gonna leave your hand in something like a hammer. Literally, if you look at your forearm and your fist, it should literally look like a hammer the entire time that you're doing this movement. The reason why this is a great movement is because it's gonna work your grip, it's gonna work your forearm muscles, and it's not just gonna work the short head of the biceps, but it's also gonna work the brachialis that actually sits underneath the bicep and moves it out, actually presses your bicep out. It's gonna make your arm look actually even bigger, okay? And it's a really functional movement because when we grab things, when we pick things up, quite often, you're in this position. And this is our shortened position exercise for our biceps. And last but not least, we will hit our second tricep movement, which is a rope tricep press down. I'm gonna move our pulley all the way back up, hold the rope attachment. We're gonna step back from the pulley stack, plant our feet, and just like we have focused on our elbow position in every one of these movements, I want to pin my elbows at my side, and then I'm going to press down and out. What I don't want to happen is as I press down, I don't want my elbows to come forward. That's gonna take tension off of the triceps and put it into your shoulders. That's not where we want it right now. So I'm gonna leave my elbows back and press down and pull out on the ropes. This gets a great tricep contraction in this shortened position for the triceps. All right, that's it for our arm workout today, hitting our biceps and triceps on the Titan Fitness Functional Trainer. The entire workout is listed in the description below, so you can check that out. Also, if you like this video, if it was helpful for you, why don't you like and subscribe? And also you can follow us on YouTube at Titan Fitness and also on Instagram at BeTitanFit. See you next time.